Hey, what's up, y'all? MC here. I have a couple new models from Kansept I'm going to go over with you guys tonight. Actually, it's the same model. It's just two different variants of it. I tried to make a video last night, and I screwed that one up. So, I'm going to try it again tonight. So what I have is the Kansept Model 6. I have the base model here, which is a 154 cm in Micarta. This is a black stonewash. They do have some other flavors of the base. And I got a fat carbon and 20 CV and regular stonewash. So let's go over the base model first. If you've never seen a Kansept box before, they're kind of cool. They do some nice packaging. This is mostly just junk though. They do have a nice pouch. They have a very nice presentation with their package. So that's nice. And for a knife, this one, I think it's $76 retail. You can get them a lot cheaper from White Mountain Knives right now. They have a Kansept sale going on. I actually got this one from Kansept Knives, so I did not get much of a discount. My particular model here is a green micarta, which is nice, but it is kind of slick, and this black washed 154 cm blade. So taking a look around the knife real quick, we have this, I guess, lanyard track there, which is also the back spacer. I could have done without that, but that's okay. I wouldn't put a lanyard on a knife this size usually, and I definitely don't need that much real estate for the lanyard. The pivot's nothing fancy, so there you go. Liners are not nested, but there is some weight reduction in there if we could see it. We can't. Alright, pocket clip, they could have done better. It's not recessed, and they have those mushroom screws. It is pretty deep carry though, so that's good. Not reversible. The pocket clip on this is not reversible, and I don't think it's reversible on the premium version. And I have a Kansept Convict, and it's not reversible on there either, so Kansept must just not be into lefties. So here's a flipper tab. I don't normally like flipper tabs, but that one's super low profile, so I can live with it. The action is pretty good on this one. I really like the blade shape though. Look at that guy. He's very nice. Has a little bit of a belly to it. Useless jimping though. One of my problems you'll hear me complain about is why no one's gripping that knife clear down there. Give me some useful jimping up into here where my thumb wants to sit. You know, there is a little bit of a curve right there, and some jimping right there would just be perfect for push cuts. Liner lock, nice access to the liner. That's cool. Like I said, flipper tab works really well. No issues with that. The thumb flick, I can get the thumb flick, but it's not the most natural thing. I really have to contort my thumb, jam my thumb fat or my thumbnail in there. It's not very comfortable for me. Might be better for other people, but it's not. There we go. It's not good enough for me to actually do it that way, so I wouldn't. Stonewash is nice though, that black wash. And then of course the reverse flick, which is my preferred way and the best way to deploy this particular knife, I think. But if you like that flipper, he works too. Like I said, thumb flick is doable, but not the best option. My blade is filthy. A lot of billboarding on the blade. There's Nick Swan, the designer. Model 6, obviously. The model number, Kansept's logo, and 154 cm. All said and done, for 76 bucks, you're in Kaiser territory. 154 cm, in my opinion, is kind of their baby. But he competes. The action's probably not quite as smooth as Kaiser, but it's good, and it is a really nice blade shape. So I bought that one first, and then I saw this one, and I was really happy to see this more premium version. They have some really premium versions too. So I don't usually get premium versions because I don't love frame locks and I don't love titanium. So a lot of times I want premium steel, but I don't want titanium. When White Mountain rolled this one out, this fat carbon, which I've never had, I thought it was gorgeous. It's not a frame lock, which speaks to me quite a bit. They did make some of the same, I don't want to say mistakes, but less fortunate choices, like the pocket clip, still not good. Because this one started off at $140, and I think it came to $109 after their sale on White Mountain and the discounts. But, okay, anyway, it's fat carbon. I think it says it's red, black, and white fat, or carbon, not fat carbon, but carbon on the box. A 20 CV blade, and wow, he is beautiful. Look at that STONEWASH. Everything else is the same other than the fat carbon, and this, I believe, is metal on the 20 CV one, and it's plastic on this one. So that's definitely different. I mean, it's really hard plastic, but it's definitely plastic, and it's definitely metal on here. So that is another difference. But the 20 CV, I was just excited to be able to get it in a higher grade steel. Not that I don't like 154 cm. 154 cm is fine, especially in that price range. Let me wipe the blade off on this one. It looks terrible. That's less terrible. Not good still. But I was excited just to be able to get a higher grade of steel without going into, obviously, titanium, which I've complained about enough. I'm going to do a few size comparisons for you guys real quick. I'm not going to take up too much time. This is the Spyderco Native 5. If you know him, I think he's just about the perfect DDC size. This is a hair longer, but not too bad. So that's a fair one. I usually have a penguin. I always have a penguin laying somewhere, and this is one time. There we go. QSP penguin, of course, needs no introduction. And these are super similar in size. If you look at him, like, he is very, very close. Tip to tip, I guess these guys, if you go clear back to here, they do have a little more tail end on them. So there's that. I'm going to show you something a little bigger here. We will look at the Ontario Rat 1. Of course, he's a great big knife. Well, not a great big knife, but he's a bigger knife. And obviously, he is quite a bit longer out here at the edge. So that gives you a basic size idea. And I really like the knife. Like, I think it's a very comfortable knife. I can get a full 4-finger grip. There's a little choil there. That's not comfortable, though. That's going to get you on the blade. Access to the liner lock is good. All action's good. This one seems to be better. The acoustics on it, I don't know if it's the fat carbon. I don't know if it's the uncoated blade. I've heard that uncoated blades do a little better. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but he definitely... maybe. He sounds better, though, in here. Maybe it doesn't come through on the microphone as much, but he does sound better. Now, Nick Swan kind of advertises this one as a self-defense or self-defense style knife with EDC capabilities. I don't know what about the knife necessarily makes it more self-defense than any other knife that I've held. You know, I certainly have better self-defense knives, if that's what I was carrying the knife for. Like I said, I really do like the blade shape. It's fantastic, but there's nothing about that knife to me that says, hey, I'm a self-defense knife, and more so than, this. Like, there's nothing about this knife that I don't think this knife will also do for me in a self-defense situation. I don't think it's any more conducive to knife fighting, but I'm not a knife fighting expert, so I could be wrong. I'm going to show you this other one too, the other Kansept that I really like, because I think they're similar enough. This is the Convict, and if you like this Model 6, I think you should at least consider the Convict. actually think the Convict, the ergos are a little better. I don't know if it's the nested liners maybe. The blade shape, there's no flipper tab. The thumb works better. I don't know. If you like the Model 6, at least look at the Convict. But this video is about the Model 6. I really like it. I think it's a great knife. For 140 bucks, you can probably do better. For 110, it's a really good deal. For 76, you know, like I said, you're in that Kaiser territory. You're in the Kaiser material family, Micarta and 154 CM. But it is something cool. It is something, like I said, it's a good-looking knife. It's not too big. I think 3.7 ounces and 3.9 ounces. The fat carbon's just a little heavier. But anyway, I'm going to put links in the description to all three of these. This is the Kansept Model 6. I definitely think you guys should check it out. If you like the looks of it, you won't be disappointed in the knife. The fat carbon is beautiful. They do have it in like an orange peel titanium. That looks really good as well. And they're just a little pricier than this, like $10 more. I think they're $150 or $152. Anyway, I'm going to try to do better here, guys, more consistent. And now that I got a better setup, hopefully that will happen. I hope you all are having a great night. I am MC. This is the Kansept Model 6. Have a good one, you guys.